Here we go, first ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a game started and hearing the sound of leather on willow.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Lovely shot to start the innings. Unfortunate they just couldn't find a gap.
Yes.
Right out of the middle.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Bowler's in.
Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Well bowled.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Wait.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. Australia are 11 for none. Finch comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
For the West Indies.
Yeah.
Absolutely nailed it.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Joseph shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice bowling.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Right on.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
Joseph with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
End of the over, 10 runs coming from it. Australia are 21 for none. Cottrell from the members' end.
Yep.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Pooran, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yes.
Great shot, great timing.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yes.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Let it come to them. Got enough bat on it to send it down to the deep third boundary.
Warner has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yay. No.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Back and across. Punched well off the back foot through point to get some runs.
Yeah.
Great shot through the gap.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the great southern stand end.
Wait.
Doesn't beat the infield. Middle that one, great timing.
That was a very well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it really early, and it was dispatched with ease.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. Drives and misses everything.
Surely that's got to be called a wide. It's completely out of reach.
Well bowled.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Yep.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score. A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
Nice bowling.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Get that!
That's out.
Yeah!
Caught.
That was a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Oh, yeah.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yes.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yeah.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Smith ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Waiting.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. End of the over. Australia are 60 for 1. That's
Yeah.
right off the meat of the bat.
Took on the short ball, no problems getting it all the way.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yeah.
Straight to the fielder. This should be close.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep. No.
Bit of shape on the way through. Smith happy just to watch it go by.
Yeah.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Smith says thank you. It was a gift and they smashed it away to the boundary rope.
boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Over. Australia are 72 for 1. West Indies are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle. McCoy, the left armour, is the new bowler from the members' end.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Yes.
Nicely played.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
A couple on offer here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
End of the over, 10 off it. Australia are 82 for 1. Going with pace now.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Did well just to get it down towards 3rd for some runs.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yes. Keep it in.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Nice bowling.
That was a pretty wild delivery. Lost all control.
waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Nice shot.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Russell, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the members' end.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Hold on.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yeah.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership.
50 comes up between these two. They're starting to form a really strong partnership.
Right. Yeah.
Could be close.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Pollard coming into the attack from the great southern stand end.
Wait.
Well placed, should get a single.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Hold on.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep.
Avoided the fielders, one bouncing four, fantastic shot.
Pollard shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
6 runs added in that over. Australia are 112 for 1. Russell from the members' end.
Wait there.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Smith shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Order done. Yeah.
Great shot through the gap.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yep.
Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Yeah. Yep.
Chance to run 2.
Keeper's ball.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Good bit of timing there.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Sprayed that very wide. Hits the boundary rope. The keeper had no chance there.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Bye.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yeah.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Well, that's the 50. Blink and you'd miss it. There has been some really good batting strokes. Just masterful play. Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and we'll want to push on from here.
Pooran, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. No shot offered. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. The right armour is coming into the attack from the members' end.
Yep. Yeah.
Nicely fielded on the boundary.
Yep. Keep it in.
Drives and misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
Beaten on the drive.
Bravo, with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yeah.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
4 runs added in that over. Australia are 144 for 1. McCoy, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the great southern stand end.
Catch it. Yeah.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Maxwell won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end.
Yep.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Great shot. At least one on offer. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yes.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up, punched away nicely to get off the mark.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yeah.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or two to settle things down.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the members' end. Super shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Yes.
Straight to the fielder.
Go.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Bowling.
Through the shot early. Ball passes bat. A brilliant slower ball.
Absolutely nailed it.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Caught, gone.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Yes. Ball is
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Timed that brilliantly.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Stoinis didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yes.
Moving well between the wickets. Great running, fantastic running, but it's leg byes to the total.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Bold, disturbs the furniture.
Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just one risk too many.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Marsh takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. That's right off the meat of the bat.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Right out of the middle.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Wait. Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Well done.
There's a chance if this hits.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep, great shot.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. Lovely shot. Good seam position, but over-pitched and got what it deserved.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Russell is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be to go back to your stock delivery and move on from there.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yeah, mate.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Ball is dead.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, confidence is high out in the middle.
Wait.
Misses out there on the short and wide one. Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Yep.
That was a tremendous delivery. It fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Yes.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for two.
Keepers.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground, over the boundary.
Stoinis has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
I'd say that was the right shot to choose, but timed it badly. Couldn't get the drive away.
That's the over. Australia are 223 for 4. Bravo. Back on now.
Wait on.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Middle that one. Great timing.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Waiting. Yeah, mate.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yes.
It mightn't get to the boundary. Should at least get a couple.
Bowler's in.
Back go the stumps. Missed the straight ball.
They've played the most brilliant innings here, which could well have turned this match around. It's certainly entertained this crowd, who's loved every minute of it.
Wade is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. Cottrell, the left-arm medium fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the great southern stand end. Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Pooran, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Super piece of timing.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yes.
Nice shot.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Nicely fielded on the boundary.
Well, they're moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. And that's the end of the innings. West Indies have been set a target of 258 runs.